This is NDTV. And you're watching NDTV Hindu.
Good evening and welcome to the news tonight. I'm Sanjay Pinto. Both houses of parliament may have been adjourned today, but it was a day of dramatic developments across the political spectrum. A. Raja's decision to finally bow to the intense pressure and outcry from the opposition and log out last night is not the end of the story. Ms. Jayalalitha wants him arrested. She wants him tried under the Prevention of Corruption Act. She wants the entire money trail investigated. And she wants a joint parliamentary committee constituted. The DMK, obviously on the back foot, was hoping to retain the telecom portfolio, but the Congress that's being wooed by Amma is finally in a position to do just what it pleases. No more tantrums from allies. And so it has transferred the plum ministerial berth to itself, with Mr. Clean Kapil Sibal to hold additional charge of this post. There's reason for the DMK to sulk. There's reason for Mr. Karunanidhi to be nervous. There's reason for Ms. Jayalalitha to keep her trial balloon of a tie-up with the Congress fluttering. The big question on the news tonight, endgame Raja, is it advantage Amma? Joining us on the panel, R.K. Radhakrishnan, Deputy Editor of The Hindu, someone who extensively covers the DMK. G.C. Shekhar, Associate Editor of The Telegraph, a seasoned political commentator who tells the story like it is. But first, it's over to my colleague Ramanathan for the headlines.
Well, thank you, Sanjay. So before we get you that power-packed segment with Sanjay, let's take a look at the top stories. Kapil Sibal to get the telecom ministry. The DMK had wanted the post to be kept vacant. Is it a snub to the DMK? Raja is gone, but what does this mean for Jayalalitha ahead of the polls next year? NDTV Hindu looks beyond the facts.
The AIADMK will continue to raise its voice in unison with other opposition parties to stall the proceedings of Parliament.
Both houses of the Parliament adjourned over the 2G scam. Opposition demands a joint parliamentary committee probe, but the Congress and DMK refuse.
The demand for a JPC is completely meaningless.
The High Court asked Coimbator's Police Commissioner Sailendra Babu to file a detailed report with the justification of the Coimbatore encounter. The police turned best friends for the children as they take them out for a special lesson. Well, let's also take a quick look at the stories making headlines across the nation. The first arrest in the CWG scam, Kalmari aides T.S. Darbari and Sanjay Mohindra arrested after the CBI files an FIR. A minister thwarted an aviation bid in the 90s by demanding a 15 crore rupee bribe, Ratan Tata on corrupt politicians. CM Ibrahim, Civil Aviation Minister in the 90s, says Ratan Tata should name the minister or he'll have to commit suicide. Kochi could lose its IPL franchise on Wednesday. The owners haven't been able to reach an agreement yet. And Harbhajan scores his second consecutive test stun. He heats the leading run scorers list in the series. The big story tonight. After the tainted DMK minister A. Raja stepped down from his post as the Union Telecom Minister yesterday, the job is now up to Kapil Sibal, the HRD minister, who in fact had to take over the science and technology portfolio too when Ashok Chavan was given the sack. Now, with the ministry gone from its hands, what does this latest development mean for the Congress-DMK alliance?
The announcement that many suspected came almost a day after the telecom minister A. Raja stepped down. The portfolio would now be handled by the Congress and not the DMK, and Kapil Sibal would be given the additional charge. Till recently, the Southern Ally was seen as a law unto itself, from hand-picking portfolios to even getting huge, unviable projects approved. But allegations of scam in the 2G spectrum allotment have tamed the equation. The DMK may be grappling with the new reality that its political muscle power is at an all-time low to dictate terms.
Things might get tougher for the DMK. Although the party enjoys cabinet berths at the centre, Karunanidhi does not want to share power with the Congress in Tamil Nadu. Seen as a winning alliance, sources say Congress may soon demand its pound of flesh before assembly polls next year. More seats and share in power.
I don't think Mr. Raja has been found guilty, or the court has said that he is guilty or anything of that sort. It is that the DMK wanted the parliament to function, and that is why he has been asked to step down, and he is volunteered to step down. So, and I don't think this actually will put a strain on the Congress and DMK alliance. I think it's as strong as ever.
Although both parties maintain officially that the alliance is strong, the big picture will get clearer in the coming days. With Sam Daniel and Sunetra, this is Ashmit Kumar for NDTV Hindu.
No less than a week after her call for a people's campaign to dethrone DMK Minister A. Raja, AIDMK Chief J. Jayalalitha is claiming victory for his ouster, having triggering a unified opposition in the parliament. But what about Amma's offer to support to the Congress? Will Sonia Gandhi consider that olive branch, or at least give the Congress ammunition to put the DMK in its place and perhaps strike a better bargain with Karunanidhi ahead of the 2011 elections? Our senior correspondent Peer Mohammed looks at the road ahead for the AIDMK after Raja's exit.
It is a victory for political leaders in the opposition, including myself.
AIADMK may have celebrated Union Telecom Minister Raja's fall from grace. The big question now is whether this would change the political equations in Tamil Nadu ahead of the assembly polls in 6 months. Congress spokespersons have said the ties with the DMK is intact, but Amma is unfazed and in no mood to let Raja off the hook.
Raja must be arrested under the Prevention of Corruption Act and should be made to face criminal prosecution for his crime against the country. Until this is done, until this demand of the opposition is conceded, the AIADMK will continue to raise its voice in unison with other opposition parties to stall the proceedings of Parliament.
The Congress's decision to take away the telecom portfolio from the DMK and give one of their trusted lieutenants the sensitive post has also given a fillip to Jayalalitha's realignment ambition.
What did the Prime Minister say on his way back from Seoul? He said the alliance with the DMK is intact as of now. The next point he made was, as far as Jayalalitha's offer of support is concerned, that is a political issue. It is for the Congress High Command to decide, meaning Sonia Gandhi. So that is where matters stand.
The ruling DMK's image has suffered a setback, with the assembly polls just 6 months away in the state. Will Jayalalitha be able to translate this into electoral advantage? The outcome in 2011 could well hinge on that answer. In Chennai, with Peer Mohammed, Pratiksha for NDTV Hindu.
While politicians across the nation are trying to milk this cow to suit them best to turn that into some electoral advantage, let's also hear the voices of the people from Nilgiri's A. Raja's constituency.
I think Raja, not only Raja, but DMK chief, Mr. Karunanidhi and his family members are involved in this deal. They have swindled a lot of money by investing in Binami companies.
மத்திய தொலைத்தொடர்பு அமைச்சர் ராஜா ராஜினாமா செய்திருக்கிறார். ஆனால் எங்களை பொறுத்தவரைக்கும் அந்த ராஜினாமா மட்டும் போதாது என்று நாங்கள் கருதுகிறோம். ஸ்பெக்ட்ரம் விஷயம் தொடர்பாக ஒரு முழுமையான விசாரணை என்பது நடைபெற வேண்டும். அந்த விசாரணை என்பது வெளிப்படைத்தன்மையோடு இருக்க வேண்டும்.
மிகப்பெரிய சிறந்த சேவை என்னன்னாக்கா அவரோட எம்பி பதவியை ராஜினாமா பண்ணார்னா இந்த தொகுதி மக்கள் இன்னும் மிக்க மகிழ்ச்சி அடைவார்கள்.
அவர் தன் மேல குற்றச்சாட்டை ஒத்துக்கிறதுனால தான் அவர் ரிசைன் பண்ணியிருக்காருன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். அப்படி இல்லாட்டி அவருடைய என்ன காரணத்தினால அவர் ரிசைன் பண்ணாரு அவர் மக்களுக்கு தெளிவுபடுத்தணும்.
அவர் இங்கே எம்பியாக நிற்கும்போது கூட இந்த நீலகிரி மக்கள் பெரும்பாலான மக்கள் ஒரு குற்றம் சாட்டப்பட்ட நபர் இந்த மாவட்ட நிர்வாக கோரியும் கூட பல கோடிக்கணக்கான ரூபாய் செலவு செய்து தனது பதவியை தக்க வைத்துக் கொண்டார்.
Well, so those are the reactions coming in from Nilgiri's Raja's constituency. Well, time for a quick break, but there is lots more up ahead. On the other side, our executive editor Sanjay Pinto will join you with a special segment analyzing the political implications of Raja's resignation here in Tamil Nadu. So do stay with us. We will be right back.